Hello, I'm Johnny. I drive a truck for a living, and I want to welcome you to this grassroots movement, this fight for decency. Someone in the neighborhood next to you volunteered to spend a little bit of money to get the flyers and to pass them out in your neighborhood, and we're asking you in your neighborhood to do the same and to repeat the process. This is all about telling the truth about what's really going on and a strategy to fight back and get our country back, because as most people say, we are no longer a government of, by, and for the people. Those officials that supposedly represent us do not pay attention to what we want. Okay, so this is a strategy. You don't have to follow it. You know, people fight in different ways, and this is just one way to fight. We argue that this is the best, quickest way to get the job done, get our country back. It's powerful, it's effective, and it's quick. It's not going to take that long, but that's up to you. Don't feel bad if you don't want to participate. You just don't. But what the real goal behind this grassroots movement is to educate every single person in America on four prerequisites for a prosperous middle class. If you want to prosper again as a nation, as a people, as a society, you have to know four things. Number one, you have to know what you're fighting against, and that is called neoliberalism. Number two, you have to know that there is a bright future ahead if we understand better how modern money works. And number three, you have to take the first step towards that decent society, that hope for a bright future, and that is to get corruption out of our electoral system. And number four, you have to believe in yourself that you as an individual do in fact have the power to overcome this indecency and get back to a prosperous middle class. Now, there's a lot of videos in this webpage. I'm going to ask you to go to fightfordecency.com, take a look at the strategy, make a decision whether you want to fight in this particular way, because we all know that in your own special way you're fighting back. But one thing I want to leave you with, a couple of things really. Number one is that what we're explaining here on this website, the four prerequisites are truthful. It's truthful. We're telling you the truth. It's not a matter of theory, maybe conspiracy, none of that. It is actually what's really happening. And I urge you all, our goal is for every single person in America to understand all these four things. But if I had to pick out one out of all, it would be to understand better what has happened to us over the last 45 years, what neoliberalism is. We ought to be able to define it and see it in our world and talk about it. And one last thing, if you, like I said, we're not backed by any organization and no money. But if you do have a few dollars left, which is really hard these days, go to realprogressives.org and give to that organization and watch and pay attention to what they're saying, you know, over there, because they are the hope of America. Why do I say that? Because it is an alternative economic ideology, you could say, to the one that we're going through now, that we've been going through for over 45 years. So if you have a few dollars, support their effort and watch their podcasts every week. They've been at it for over a decade now, educating people on the truth of how modern money works and the possibilities of having nice things in America, you know. Thank you, and please, somebody in your neighborhood, if you would, volunteer. Just get a hold of the representative that passed out your flyer. In the bottom, he has a email address. Get a hold of him so that we can organize to go to the next neighborhood. We want to canvass the whole United States. Thank you for hearing me out. And by the way, that first clip, this is neoliberalism. There's a box that says this is neoliberalism. This is just a small portion of part one, and at the very end of that there's a really short video of what I'm assuming is a student asking Milton Friedman himself a question, and take note of his answer and his attitude towards that answer. Thank you for hearing me out, and God bless you all, and let's get educated about this, and let's fight for decency. Thank you.